The Stretford End is back, and thank you guys for joining me once again in another video. And as you see in the thumbnail, Ten Hag wants Ruben Neves, and Ten Hag is set to begin work. Before we get into the latest news, I first would like to say thank you for those who have subscribed to the channel already. You guys are awesome. Please, for those who haven't done so, continue to subscribe to the channel. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and links to our various socials are in the description below. So, let me get into the news, but I want to know how you guys are doing. How are you feeling after our win that we had against Brentford? Yes, some might say it's only Brentford, but if you look at it in hindsight, it was a very, very good performance by a very likable Manchester United team. We saw a bit of fight, we saw a bit of hunger, we saw a bit of pride, you know. But after the game, quite a bit of bad news coming through, a bit of leaks, more so than Jesse Lingard, who came out and has basically blasted and called out Ragnick for not giving him a farewell game. He's so upset that he's given his blood and sweat and tears for the club, and his brother said on Instagram that he scored 3 final goals and all these little bit of nitty-gritty saying the club is classless, etc. He posted a picture of himself when he was younger, on his Twitter. I mean, there's been better players that didn't get a send-off. And in all honesty and fairness, you haven't done much for the club. You've leaked more things to the media than actually doing something constructive on the footballing side for Manchester United. So I couldn't care less that he cried like a baby after not getting a final game at Old Trafford. I mean, it's not like he was going to start. It's not like there was an opportunity to come up from the bench. Ragnick basically, once again, teaches a lesson. You show attitude, I don't play you. You show attitude, I drop you. Does he really think, after disrespecting someone like Ralph Ragnick, who is the interim manager, until Ten Hag becomes the manager, saying things like, oh, the club is bad, oh, the dressing room is a disaster. Does he really think, after leaking things to the media that made the club's name bad, does he think Ragnick is going to give him an opportunity to play? I wouldn't. So, a bit of crybabying tactics there from Lingard and his family, But you make of it what you will. To me, I honestly couldn't care less about these crybabies. But I want to get into the news right away. And the first bit of news that I said is Ralph Ragnick has already shared his opinion on potential transfer targets. But final decisions will be made by Ten Hag in the coming weeks. Now, in previous videos, if you haven't seen it, definitely go and check it out. I've spoken about Ragnick wanting Christopher Nkunku. And it has also been reported that Christopher Nkunku is willing to put in a transfer request in this transfer window because he wants to leave RB Leipzig. And we are the team that is chasing him. We are the favorites to get him. Ragnick has told the club that he is one of the targets that they should be going for in terms of players coming into Manchester United this window. And Christopher Nkunku is an excellent player. Definitely go and watch the video where I've given full detail on him. And I feel that Ragnick giving these targets, such as Christopher Nkunku, Ruben Neves, Tchouameni, is mentioned Haaland, Darwin Núñez, looked at players like Boubacar Kamara, etc. Even Ndika as well. Yes, even Ndika, that's his name. I'm not sure if it's Evan or even, but I think it's Evan Ndika, another centre back that has also come out and been reported in the news that we have sent our scouts to go and watch him, for a potential transfer for Erik ten Hag at centre back. So keep an eye out, guys. There's going to be many, many players that will be mentioned and linked to Manchester United, and we need to be aware, and we need to take some of these reports seriously, because some of them are concrete reports and some of them actually do have substantial evidence to back a particular report. So Be prepared in this transfer window to see many names come up, many updates of many players that will be linked to our club. But we'll be here at the Straight Within and we'll bring it to you so that you can be well informed and be deserving of the news that you need to get. So Ragnick giving targets to Manchester United before Ten Hag has come in and having a list of these potential targets shows that there is background work being done. They are looking at players already to come in this transfer window, and that is good. They are proactive in the transfer window, working on players who they need to go and get before the window even opens, which means they will have more time to deal with negotiations and get that over the line quickly before the preseason starts. A midfielder wanted by Ten Hag. It was said that he wants Chouamini, and basically Declan Rice, as I've said, is expensive. Players such as Boubacar Kamara could potentially also be there because he is still on a free, and many players. But Wolves have come out and have said that Bruno Lage, Wolves manager, has said that Ruben Neves is a player that he would like to keep, but he has to be accepting of the fact that Ruben Neves could be going to another club in this transfer window, and Ten Hag is said to be wanting Neves, and the club will hold talks with Wolves. Now, Ruben Neves, proven Premier League midfielder, defensive and going forward, very, very good technical ability, is more in the line of a Michael Carrick. Doesn't do a lot of tackling, but positions himself well to intercept passes, to be able to break up play. His long-range passing is excellent. He's very, very good on the ball, off the ball. Very, very good in terms of his positional sense. A very, very intelligent footballer. And someone who can come in and upgrade our midfield. But I still personally believe we should still try and go and get Chouamini, who is better than Ruben Neves. Yes, Ruben Neves has done it in the Premier League. Yes, he's done it against the big teams. But I would prefer us to go for Chouamini, who I feel is a better midfielder with more time to develop and improve than Ruben Neves. Now, if we get Ruben Neves, I will be happy. It is a quality midfielder. It is someone who will be able to dictate play and control the tempo of games for us and be that anchor in midfield that we need to combine defense into attack and transition quite well, and would work for a Erik ten Hag system. But on a personal level, I do believe Chouamini would be a much better midfielder that we need to be going for. But you can let me know in the comments who you think and what midfielder you think we should be going for. Furthermore, Ten Hag will definitely start work this month. He will be at Manchester United at the end of the season and start working immediately, and then go on holiday and be back before the preseason game on the 12th of July in Bangkok against Liverpool. He will be back way before we even fly to Bangkok. So he's going to start work immediately, basically be done with Ajax Amsterdam, fly to Manchester, start working immediately, transfer news, interviewing players, getting rid of who doesn't need to be here, putting the certain things in place, go for a quick holiday, and then be back for pre-season training and back way before that pre-season game against Liverpool in Bangkok on the 12th of July. And that will be Ten Hag's first official game. Now, it is a friendly. Yes, it is a game in Bangkok and a lot of the youngsters might be playing, but it will be a very good place for Ten Hag to challenge himself against a Jurgen Klopp and what he would be bringing in the pre-season, for him to look at the type of players that he has, to look at the style of play, to compete against him. Yes, pre-season friendly, all good and well, but Ten Hag will take it seriously and will expect his team to perform exactly the same as if it was a final against Liverpool. So very, very exciting to know that that is Ten Hag's first game for Manchester United. Not competitively, but his first official game. And that is something definitely to look forward to. But to hear that Ten Hag is going to be starting his work at United immediately is fantastic news. It will show that he's able to come in, deal with transfers, he's able to do things beforehand, before he actually gets into the heavy, hard work that will be done at Manchester United. He's able to put certain things in place. He's able to give the club and whoever's at the club while he's on holiday the proper guidelines that they need to adhere to ensure that when he does come back from his holiday, that they are full, fit, and ready to go at it in preseason and to have a very good preseason. And that is good to hear that Ten Hag wants to work immediately. It is the logical thing to do, it is the smart thing to do, and it makes 100% sense. I'm excited to see him at Manchester. I cannot wait to see those pictures and those images of him holding the t-shirt. I've said it before in previous videos, and I am really excited to see Ten Hag at Manchester. Further news that has come out there said that sources close to Lingard have indicated that even though Ten Hag wants to speak to him, Lingard has said that Ten Hag will be wasting his time because he does not want to stay at Manchester United. Simple as that, guys. Lingard doesn't want to stay. He couldn't care less about the manager. Me, I've said it previously, I don't care if he leaves. He's a player with an attitude who's given his all for Manchester United. Well, not his all, but he's given something to Manchester United. Won a couple of trophies, and it is time for him to leave. But I thank you guys for joining me. It has been, once again, awesome talking to you guys. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Continue to subscribe to the channel, please. Also follow us on our various socials. The links are in the description below. And of course, we play Brighton on Saturday away at the Amex. We have to win. 3 points is crucial. And we'll definitely be doing a build up to that later on today. Thank you guys for joining me. That is it, me, Sashin Johnson, from the Stretford Inn. Till we speak again soon. Bye-bye, Red Devils.